One of the reasons they want to regulate AI is frankly because of the freedom that it gives individuals like myself to do research on things that normally we wouldn't have the time or the bandwidth to do. In my previous video, I was just talking about Donald Trump being banned off of the Colorado primary ballot and some of the reasons behind that. But the most interesting thing about that video was the fact that I talked about RFK Jr. being on the board of an organization called Free Speech for Free People. However, the AI Bard, which is what I was using, Google's AI Bard, might have lied to me. Don't forget, guys, to remember to subscribe, like, comment, follow. You know, I always appreciate your comments and responding to them down below. If you want more information and videos like this, please feel free to tell me. I love doing subjects on the guys that you tell me to do, whether it's personalities or certain topics. But back to our conversation with AI. So maybe they're trying to regulate AI because it really is dangerous for the establishment. So here's the problem that I ran into. I was currently looking at the 501c3 Free Speech for Free People's website to see if RFK Jr. was listed as a board member, and he was not. Why? Why was he taken off, or was he ever even there? But according to Bard, it tells me that he is still an existing board member. It even links me to Free Speech for Free People's website saying that he is a board member. So this plays out a bunch of different scenarios. One, let's assume that Bard is wrong. Why is Bard wrong in making up information? That's a very interesting question. Two, if Bard is correct, let's analyze how are they correct? Does this mean that RFK Jr. used to be on that website and they just recently took him off? So whatever data Bard is pulling from is actually just older data, but how old is that data? And let's assume once again that Bard is correct. Why was he pulled off of their website? I tried to find documents to prove that he was still a board member, but a lot of those documents weren't publicly available, at least for the quick research that I was trying to do. But the implication is pretty huge. The implication is if RFK Jr. is still a board member of Free Speech for Free People, this means that RFK is part of the Democratic plot to get Trump off the ballot. Free Speech for Free People, which partners with other Media Matters and George Soros-linked organizations quite often, is suing multiple states in the United States to get Trump off the ballot. So maybe that's the reason why RFK Jr. actually decided to go independent. I theorized about this a while ago. In fact, I talked about how strategically it was incredibly stupid for him to do so if his goal was to hurt the establishment. But ever since he dropped out, it seems more so that his goal is actually just to hurt Donald Trump and keep Biden in office. And if Bard is correct in that he is, maybe currently still is on the board of Free Speech for Free People, that further proves my point. So all you people who are supporting RFK Jr., you really need to start asking yourself some questions, because at the end of the day, it's very possible that voting for RFK Jr. and supporting him is really just another vote for Biden. And so if you don't like the Biden administration's choices, then RFK is not going to help you out. You're really going to have to vote for somebody like a Donald Trump. On the flip side, if you really hate Donald Trump and RFK you thought was your more moderate guy, you might as well just be voting for Biden. In effect, RFK Jr.'s presidency is pointless.